Okay, so here we go. Okay, so we got 3 learners here, and we're going to get started. We're talking about organization, and hopefully we have a couple more learners join us as we discuss this here. So I tried to do a fun little theme, a little bit of a Halloween theme, some ghosts and fun things and scary things. We went to, let me tell you a story. We went to a conference last week, a bunch of us, for Summit, and Summit pays for the conference, so it doesn't cost the school anything, which is really nice. And we're right beside the airport in Newark, New Jersey, and you can take public transportation there. And we were a little scared to do it because we had to transfer a few different times, and we didn't know exactly where we were going, but we figured it out. But we went and saw Beetlejuice, which we thought would be kind of cool for Halloween. Is Beetlejuice before your time? You guys know what Beetlejuice is?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's
Beetlejuice.
I mean,
Okay.
It's quite old, but I've seen it.
Okay, so it was neat, and actually they had a costume contest that night, and the girl looked really awesome. She was like half Beetlejuice, half Lydia, which is the girl in the movie. But if you haven't seen Beetlejuice, definitely something to watch. It's only like an hour and a half. It felt longer when I was younger. I think everything felt longer when I was younger, but it was really, really well done. And I guess the lead, one of the lead actors actually performed one time in Tyrone. He got his start type of thing in Tyrone, Pennsylvania. So that's kind of cool. Only about like 40 minutes from here, maybe half an hour from here. Not too far at all. So it's kind of neat. So here we go. So this week we're going to be talking about organization. So you can see there's like kind of a theme here. You know, we plan things out, we organize, we're trying to get our lives in order so that we can do better at school and in our personal lives as well. Because organization is important, which I wish I had more of, and I'm still trying to get more of. It's even, you know, it goes to your computer, it goes to your house, it goes to your bedroom, just your life in general. So, couple little cute cartoons here. I am not disorganized. I know exactly where everything is. The newer stuff is on top and the older stuff is on the bottom. And I'm not even kidding you. That's kind of my kitchen. My kids bring home papers and the newer stuff is on top and the older stuff's on the bottom. And if you guys get those flyers in the mail for the grocery stores, that's kind of how my life is. Like the newer grocery store ads are on the top and the older ones are on the bottom. So if I have to go to the grocery store, I look at the ad real quick. That's usually on top. I made a list of 100 things I need to do this week and numbered them in order of importance. Unfortunately, 99 are ranked number 1. So that's kind of how I feel too. I have a lot of things and I feel like they're all important sometimes. Do you guys ever feel like that?
Yep.
Yeah. I like this too. But this way I know where everything is. That looks like my son's bedroom most times. And here's this too. I don't know if you guys hold on to anything old or if you're actually, Dylan, I know your house has some older treasures in it.
Well, me, like, I just like retro stuff. I like all this like old 60s music and movies. I have a bunch of tapes and records and stuff.
There's a lot of feedback in this. I hope the kids can watch it. Yeah, retros. It says, I told you if we kept it here long enough, shag carpeting would start making a comeback. Storage unit or time capsule. That might be Dylan's house in his attic, right? Lots of fun things, treasures. But actually, shag is making a comeback, no joke. I saw that this was the 70s shag carpet when I was growing up. My house, I think, was built in like 76 or 77, and my parents bought it in like 78, 79. So it was a couple years old when they bought it. And shag carpet, green shag carpet throughout the entire house. Bathrooms, everything, just green shag carpet. And I guess it's coming back. I never thought it would come back, but it is. Okay, so learning target. I can organize my school materials at home and on my computer to get my work completed quickly and easily. Okay. So what are some benefits of staying organized? What do you guys think?
I have an idea.
Okay, Dylan, what do you think?
Well, I mean, it's kind of like, I guess it helps you stay focused. I mean, like, if you're organized, you can find things easier, and you spend less time rummaging through everything and trying to find what you're looking for.
Yes. I find myself rummaging a lot, and I shouldn't be. Maybe by the end of the year, I will be able to post some amazing pictures of my organization. Jordan, what are you thinking? What's the benefit of you being organized? Think of anything? Sarah, what do you think? Any benefits? Okay. It's okay. You guys can answer some questions later. We're gonna have a couple more things. So just think about organization. Okay, I love this quote. For every minute spent organizing, an hour is earned. So this goes back to what Dylan said. If you're not rummaging through something, you're saving time, right? If you're not digging for that ad, and you know where it is. If you're not digging, like my son's spelling homework, I'm like, where's the spelling homework? And we're throwing things and digging through backpacks. You're saving yourself a lot of time. So good stuff there. So just think about that. Every minute spent organizing is an hour earned. So if you're more organized, you're going to have a little bit more time in your life. Okay. And I'll move you guys over here. Okay, so organization is a very important part of being successful in school and when completing everyday tasks. You should have the skills to develop a system to keep yourself organized. Another part of being organized is digital organization. So this means your computer. Does anyone organize their files on their computer?
On my personal computer or on my school computer?
Any computers, any files organized, or are they just sitting in that Google Drive, a hot mess?
On my school computer, they're organized, but
okay.
not so much on my PC.
Yeah, so Sarah kind of looked at me. I'm thinking you're not very organized either. You kind of had a look of a shock there. I'm guessing you're not up spending lots of time organizing your files in your computer. Mine are a little bit messed up too. I've thought about this many times. I've got to put them in files. I make these videos. They don't always go in the right file. And then I go frantically searching for them, later on. Okay, so this is kind of, I'm only gonna show you the beginning of this, but this is kind of goes along with the whole Halloween theme and why we should be organized. Okay, so here's play along with me. It's kind of for younger kids.
Project is due today, but she can't find it in her messy locker. That's an F for you. Paul forgot he had practice today.
You're late. 500 push-ups.
Laura left home to the last minute.
I hope that everybody studied hard for their test today.
And Ethan didn't write down the date of his test.
Wow, that was terrifying.
Okay, so that was kind of a cute little thing. I know it's for a little bit younger kids, but it's still the same point. Getting your work in on time, remembering that you have things that you have to go to, writing things on the calendar, making sure you're checking your deadlines for your schoolwork. Okay, so all of these things are pretty important things that you should be doing. Okay. Does anyone have an organizational strategy they would like to share? It can be something really small. It can even be something like how you organize your refrigerator. Does anyone have any idea of anything that they could share that might be helpful? Is there any organization thing that you use? Dylan, what do you think?
Well, see, I like Lunchables, and I buy a lot of them, and I keep them organized by type in the bottom of the refrigerator on my porch.
Bottom of your refrigerator on your porch. Do you have two refrigerators?
Yeah, one on my porch and one in my kitchen.
Oh, okay.
And all different kinds are together on the bottom shelf. So that way when it's like 5 a.m. and I can't get to sleep, I can sneak out there and get something to eat.
And like they're organized by the different kinds. So you have them all. And Lunchables are inherently organized anyway, right? Because you have your little compartments. So that's good. I was trying to think of things that I do that kind of keep me organized. I keep appointments on a calendar in my computer, but then I also like to have a visual reminder. I don't know if any of you guys keep a real calendar anymore. If you keep a real calendar anymore or not. Yeah, so that's something that you can do too. You can write all of your stuff on a real calendar to kind of keep track. But I also like to, when I go to the grocery store, try to keep the older stuff pushed up so I don't use the newer stuff first, maybe the cereal. So you don't find cereal that's like 10 years old. You try to keep the newer stuff towards the back and the newer or the older stuff up front, kind of rotate your stock out. But if anybody, I would love to know when you guys are watching this, all of my 25 learners, if you have a great organizational strategy that you would like to share, please do so. You can write it within the lesson and share it with us. Maybe we can use it. Okay, anything to save time. If there's something that you do that you feel would benefit others, please share. Okay, this I found too. I'm gonna attach this. I forgot to put this in, but I'm gonna put this in your lesson so that you can look at this. But these are productivity apps to help organize your life. And Evernote, I know that people talked about that before. I have not looked into all of these, but there's Wunderlist. Trello, I heard, is a really good one for reading. There's Pocket, Unroll.me. Hootsuite is social media. Travels, TripIt, podcasts. MyFitnessPal, I've heard lots of people talk about that. FitNotes. Okay, so these are some ones you might want to check out, and I'll put this in the lesson so that you can look at it a little bit more in depth if you would like any of those to help organize your life. And then I found this, okay, for all you gamers out there, people like to gamify things and people think it's more fun to gamify things. So I found this. I think this might be something that you guys would like. And you know what? I'm just going to put the whole presentation in. That's what I'll do. I'll just put the whole presentation in so you guys all have access to us being taped as well as the presentation itself, so you can click on the different links. But this is called Habitica, I think is how they pronounced it in the little summary. But it's a free habit building and productivity app, and it rewards you with treats if you do well. So there's a bunch of rewards in it to help you lead a healthy, hardworking, and happy life. So they motivate you to get things done and to get organized. And I thought this might be something fun if somebody wants to try it. Now, you're supposed to be 13 or older, which all of my learners are, or you have to get parental consent. But you guys are all older than 13, so you are good to go. And there are parts where you can talk to other people. I wouldn't suggest it, and also talk to your parents or guardians. But you can go in and just be yourself and just strictly you yourself and use this app. But I thought this was kind of neat. And like I said, I watched this video on it, and it gives some reviews and it talks about how to use it and some of the really good things about it. So if anybody wants to try it for next week and tell us about it, but it's supposed to, like I say, gamify your life and make habit building and organization part of your life through a game. And we all know that we tend to stick to things when it's a lot more fun, right? If something's fun, we tend to go back to it, and the thought of organizing isn't always the most fun. But if we can gamify it and get rewards and see some fun stuff in it, then we might actually do it. So Dylan, are you on board? Are you gonna try this out for me and see if it works?
Yeah, I like games. I've been a gamer.
Maybe you can be a guinea pig for next week. And if anybody else wants to try it out, please let me know and how it goes. And if it's really good, maybe you can share some of the good features about it. Okay, so it is time to get organized now. So I would like you to think about maybe one thing that you can organize in your life, even if it's just putting some of your files into folders or deleting some of those emails that are 4 years old if you've been with us for a while that you might not need anymore. Does anyone keep lots of emails in their email without deleting them, and they should?
I've never deleted a single email in my life.
Oh my goodness. Okay, you can also, in your email, you can make folders within your email. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. But you can, on the side, make yourself folders, and you can make like a Mrs. Jancola folder, and every time you get an email from me, you can slide it into that folder and take it off your big screen. Okay, so maybe we can even just start with organizing our computer. And, oh, I got some messages here. That could be something that you could do. Try with your computer and then maybe build out into your life. Since we use our computer so much at CPDLF, that might be kind of fun if we first start with our computer and then work our way elsewhere. But yeah, Dylan, try that. Everyone else maybe try to clean up their email, organize some folders, and we will regroup next week and talk about maybe some of the successes you guys have had, okay? Sound good?
Yeah.
Thumbs up? You good? Okay. Okay, thank you guys. Everything should be loaded, and I'll put this presentation in so you guys can get to the links. And if something doesn't work, let me know. I've been having some problems with my links lately in some of my history classes. So if something does not work, I will fix it. Just send me a hangout, okay? And be productive, get some stuff done, and check-ins again next Tuesday, okay? Thanks, guys. Talk to you later.
Yeah.
Bye.